I was lightning before the thunder.
Known for his monster hits like Thunder and the anthemic Whatever It Takes. Imagine Dragons is the massively successful rock band that has sold more than 10 million albums in the U.S. alone. But now, frontman Dan Reynolds has now taken on a surprising cause.
Love the Rolling Stones.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yes, colorful Rolling Stones. Get
Inspiration, man.
As a Mormon, he is fighting for LGBTQ rights in the restrictive religious community that raised him.
There's a real problem here, and I'm about as privileged as you get. I'm a white man who is a heterosexual, raised in a middle-class home, who is now a rock star. So it's like, I don't know if there's more of a golden ticket that you can be given from birth.
And so that's why he started the LoveLoud Festival, a celebration of the LGBTQ community right here in Salt Lake City, Utah, the mecca of Mormonism, which is opposed to homosexual behavior and same-sex marriage.
Music is the great unifier, so we can get the LGBTQ community out, the far left, we can get the far right out because they like music and they're like, I'll come to a music thing, and the gay rights festival, I'm not sure about that, but I'll come to the music thing, and then they come in, we're like, lock the gates! Ah! and then we have people get up on stage and share their message.
Your sexuality is pure, and it's true, and it's clean.
Sprinkled in between big acts like Zed playing Clarity are prestigious and aspirational speakers like Apple CEO Tim Cook.
I stand before you tonight as an uncle, a sports nut, a CEO, a lover of the beautiful Utah outdoors, and a proud gay American.
These kids need to hear that, because what they hear every day is, you are broken and you're flawed, and if you don't change that, you're not going to have the Spirit with you.
This new mission, a far cry from the one of his youth. At 18, Reynolds spent 2 years on a Mormon proselytizing mission in Nebraska.
You're given a handbook, and when someone asks you a question, it's, oh, there's an answer for everything. Why are we here? Hold on one second. We are here because God sent us here, and it's our test. And I'm attracted to guys. I don't want to tell my mom about this missionary guy. Hey, missionary man who has all the answers. What's the answer to that? It's a sin to be gay. And so I taught that for 2 years on my mission, and that's something I'm gonna have to live with for the rest of my life.
But look where it's led you.
Yeah, you know, I think part of the reason I'm so passionate about this now is because I've put enough time in now where I've sat with enough parents who've lost their child to suicide because they were gay and they had religious guilt.
According to a CDC report from 2015, the youth suicide rate in Utah was more than double the national average. Dan Reynolds believes that the strict Mormon moral code could be one of the factors driving LGBTQ youth to the brink.
It's time to begin.
But it wasn't until his hit song, It's Time,
I'm never changing who I am.
was featured on Glee that he felt motivated to act.
I would get letters from fans saying, you know, I saw you're Mormon. You know, I know that Mormons don't support LGBTQ rights and equal marriage. I mean, that was heartbreaking for me.
What was it that made you say, I'm going to do something about it?
I think from a young age, my mom taught me, you stand up for those who are underprivileged and stigmatized and at risk.
LoveLoud is in its second year. The genesis of last year's festival was chronicled in the HBO documentary Believer. Reynolds says he will hold the festival every year for the sake of kids like Savannah Kester.
When I came out, I was 12 years old.
I believe I was made the way I am, all parts of me.
When she stood in front of her Mormon congregation to give her testimony.
A testimony is practically like a speech of when you're trying to tell what you believe in your religion.
So this is a big moment.
It is.
I know I can have all of these things as a lesbian and be happy. I want to love myself and not feel ashamed for being me.
How has the church reacted to you? Are you still Mormon?
I do consider myself a Mormon, but I do not attend church because I don't feel very accepted in my neighborhood anymore.
Did you ever feel alone? Did you ever feel lost?
Oh, definitely. I always thought being gay was a sin and that I was not normal. And this is why I want to be here for those people that do feel alone.
That sentiment was echoed throughout the festival.
It's nice to have like a thing where you can go to celebrate being yourself and like being out and proud without worrying about it.
I love that they are giving this night to the youth.
Tegan, half of twin lesbian indie pop duo Tegan and Sarah, known for songs like Back in Your Head.
I just want back in your head.
LoveLoud! Let's hear you!
Took to the stage with Reynolds.
This means so much to me. This is life-changing for a lot of the people here. And you are awesome for doing it. Seriously.
I believe Dan is a real deal. We have pride, but this is different. This is about bringing our allies together with us and helping us raise money to give back. And it's a brilliant, simple idea.
Last year, the festival brought in less than $10,000. This year, it secured big corporate sponsors and a bigger turnout, and is donating 100% of its profits, more than $1 million, to boots on the ground LGBTQ charities. Lance Lowry is LoveLoud's executive director.
A year ago, we didn't have a venue, we didn't have sponsors, we didn't have anything. And then 1 year later, here we are, we've already done one LoveLoud and we're in a sold out stadium. So it's like, if you're crazy enough to think you can change the world, you just might be able to.
At the end of the day, Imagine Dragons took the stage to perform.
Now don't you understand? Sing it for me.
Reynolds was overcome with emotion while addressing the audience.
To our LGBTQ youth, stay with us every day. We need you. We love you. We accept you. Your love is valid, it's pure, it's true, it's beautiful. We stand with you. LoveLoud will be here. We're just gonna stay here. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh.
A steadfast believer that fundamental change is due and can come.
You make me a believer.
For Nightline, I'm Abby Boudreau in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.